Hello everybody and welcome back to Competitive Multiplayer. So back there we have a weed infested field of cotton, which is not good at all. So I need to get that sprayed off first of all. We obviously couldn't catch the young weeds overnight, they fully grew. So it's not a big problem, just spray them off and it's all done. And then we need to go over to our other field. We need to harvest the canola on the headland, which I planted. I was going to do a whole field of canola, but in the end my new plan of putting in cotton took over. You'll also notice we only have 340 pounds. That's fine though, we still have the big spreader to sell once we've used it. So yeah, it's going to be bringing quite a bit of money, and also we have the soy drink, quite a bit of soy drink to sell as well. So I'm just going to go over here. I'm going to drop off our power harrow, which we are going to be using later. But for now we are focusing on this field here. Well, the one which we've just driven away from. There we go. Put that there. Yes, the reason why I've put it here is because I'm going to be bringing the sprayer back once we've used it, and then we're going to swap over. Hopefully this tractor can do the power harrowing. Okay then, so there is our sprayer. The plan is, when we have the money from the cotton, we're going to buy our own tractor. We're going to return the Fendt one. That is if it really does work out to be a good, profitable thing to be doing. I'm sure it is. And I have also listened to my comments from the previous episode, and yeah, basically there are apparently, I've looked at ModHub, but there are apparently some more affordable cotton harvesters. I've seen a John Deere one, which is much cheaper than what we have here. I need to look into if you can just use it as we've been using the other ones, or if you have to do other stuff as well. Because I know it's like a pack. It's like a pack of different cotton machines that do stuff to do with cotton harvesting. Yes, I don't have any experience whatsoever with cotton, so yeah, I'm going to have to look into it. I think it's called the John Deere Cotton Pack Brazil or something. Anyway, it's there under Cotton Technology. Right, onto the final section of the weeds. I think this field was fully fertilised, so that's great. It means we don't have to do anything else to this field until we harvest it. Yep, it's fantastic. We did the lime, we did the fertiliser, didn't need ploughing, so yep, 100% of our, well, 100% yield is what we're going to receive. I can't think of anything else which would boost it anymore. That has been really good. I think this cotton harvest is actually going to really give us a serious amount of money. I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, yeah, what we need to do is just park this here for now. Get the combine. Fold that up. And we need to go and harvest that canola as quickly as possible. Oh, actually, can I? I know it would seem ridiculous and I'm sure it won't work, but is it possible to tow the trailer? It saves taking a tractor as well. Bit of a sneaky shortcut, but yeah, I'm sure that's not going to work. Wow. Okay, so we are towing our own trailer. Nice. Obviously with a header trailer you have a really long drawbar. I'm amazed this has actually worked. It means obviously we can't tow the header, but the road isn't that busy. I'm sure we can get away with it. Okay, so obviously we have straw left in the field, which I forgot about. We haven't really been up here recently. We don't have any way of dealing with it. We don't have a loading wagon or a baler, so I think the best thing to do is actually going to be to just plough it in, which I know seems very wasteful, but it's probably actually going to make a loss if I was to rent something or buy something. Where is the that one there, isn't it? 137. So it's not a bad price. I think it's going to come down to how cheaply we can buy or rent a loading wagon. 2,346. Okay, it probably would profit then. And it's really, really annoying that we just went over 3 hours with the combine because we've just had to pay 3,000 or something pounds. I was going to return the combine because we don't need it for the next harvest. Obviously we're going to have a cotton harvester. So yeah, that is a real shame. Biggest question is though, will that straw generate more than, well, enough to make it worthwhile? It's 137 or whatever it was. You'd have thought it would do. It's a gamble. I do think we could lose though. I think it's either break even or profit. But yeah, this canola is going to be sold straight off the field. We can't afford just to store it. And we don't need any more biodiesel. I have a question for everybody watching. If you can answer it, it'll be fantastic and very much appreciated. When FS22 comes out, what type of multiplayer game do you want us to do? Me and Chainsaw 100? Do you want us to do competitive multiplayer or the cooperative? Should we do co-op or competitive? Because I have seen an increase recently of people saying no more competitive. So yeah, let me know. I might even put a vote in the description. And here we go, the final piece. As it turns out, it looks like it probably would have all fit into one tank. But we do still need the trailer, because otherwise we can't really take it to the sell point. There we go. Right, so let's just hope that the price for canola is currently good. I really hope it is. 2503 at grain elevator. Just tag the place over there. So that's what we'll do. We'll bring the power harrow up here ready. We're not going to use it yet. We'll then take the trailer and then, yeah, return this combine, rent the loading wagon. I seriously doubt it's cheaper to rent a baler. Yeah, so there is nothing else for me to harvest with the combine, and if we keep it, we're going to be paying daily rental fees, which are quite expensive. So, yeah, that is just bad luck. Nothing but bad luck for getting that last hourly rental fee, which we barely even used. Right, okay, so actually, how many hours has that got on it? 3.6. We do need it to do the planting, but yes, it would be good if we can't, if we don't go over 4 hours for the time being. So where is the grain elevator? Over there. Oh good, it's just down the road. Because it takes a while to trundle around with this tractor, but at least we're not having to pay hourly fees. Which is why I'm using it for jobs which really the fence should be doing. I won't take the sprayer up there. Well, two reasons. One, I don't have a front linkage, so I can't do anyway. But secondly, we're going to have to fill it up with herbicide. I am considering selling the plough as well. I'm not sure if that's going to be used. Okay, well, I'll see you over there. Okay, there we go. And for anybody who's new to the series, just to let you know, the reason why I can't keep hold of the combine is because it's taking up a rental slot. I can't lease more than 2 items. It is a rule. So yeah, we wouldn't be able to rent a loading wagon or the cotton harvester. Right, so we're heading just over there, which as it turns out is much closer than it looks. Okay, it should be here on the left hand side. So this is going to be good, and this was just a headland. I literally just drilled the headland in preparation for doing the whole field, which I never did. And yeah, we've managed to get 8,841 litres. And we seem to have a very good price, a very good selling price. So this is going to be a real lifesaver. It's going to be good. Very handy. If I didn't have this canola to harvest, we could still just sell stuff, but yeah, this is just great. The timing was perfect. Look at that. 22,132. Fantastic. So, I'll take this back to the yard, this trailer. And yeah, then we need to do the loading wagon. Although actually, hang on, no, wait. No, I won't. No, I'm not going to set it off on a worker yet. On the power harrow, because I think it would be a mistake. It'll probably start going over the straw. Let's just get it all picked up and we'll see how much we can make from the straw. I believe I can cut through here. I've never done it before. Yep. Yes, I have actually. I have been here before. Once or twice. Okay, here we are. It is, however, a delay which I wasn't really expecting to have today, doing the straw. I completely forgot that I had to do it, because it wasn't on my priority list at all. Getting the cotton in was my priority, and it still is, but I don't want to be seen to be wasting stuff. There is more than just 1,000 litres of straw. So let us rent the loading wagon and let us see how much money we can make from this. I'm going to drop the seed or fertilizer hopper off in the field, because then we can put something else on the front. 2,300 and whatever it was seems like a pretty good deal. Seems really good. Is that my herbicide? I think it might be. I believe it is. Right, okay. Let's clear the field. Pop the hopper here. Yes, there is a lot of cultivation to be done. I don't know if the power harrow is going to be enough, really. I wish we could afford more. Right, so, well, as you can see, the straw has yielded extremely well, as usual. Yeah, I think we're actually going to make quite a lot of money here. Going completely against what I said before. I didn't realise it was 100 and something pounds per 1,000 litres. I thought it was like 35, but then, yeah, I'm too used to play on hard mode. Survival challenge is about 35. Good grief, already almost full. But then again, we're putting hours on the, well, we're putting time on the tractor, which is expensive. And hopefully we don't have to cart too far. That is the other issue. Haystack. Ooh. Yes, I like the look of that. So, to get to the haystack, I don't know exactly where to go. I think maybe... Yes, I'm gonna cut the corner, because otherwise it's going to take forever. Yes, we'll cut down here. It's kind of nobody's land anyway, this. It's just grass between fields. But that was 23,000 litres in that very short period of time. Once I've sold the first load, I will just put it on time-lapse. We just need to see exactly how much we can make here. We need to know before we get excited. I'm getting quite excited. I think it's going to be quite good. There's a lot of rubble just sort of on the side of the road with barriers around. Don't know if that's roadworks or if there's been some kind of storm or something. Anyway, here we are. That couldn't have been better. So close. Something which could have been better was my approach angle. Oh, please don't tell me it will only take bales. Oh, good. Good. It's because I didn't have it selected. So, yeah, add 14 to the final figure. Yeah, I can already see it's worth it. The money's going up fast. $3,147. Fantastic. Right, okay. So now let's get the field completely done. I think we're going to have quite a bit of money by the end of this. It's not even a very big field. Okay, so we are finally there. That has taken a very long time, much longer than I was expecting, but it's paid off. Yeah, we've definitely generated a decent amount of money, and we've renewed the tractor's rental for another hour, which has all been paid for, so that's great. But yeah, I think probably this might be the final hour with this tractor, because once we have the, well, potential high income from the cotton, this tractor will be going, and we'll be buying one outright, which means we will have no more hourly fees, which will be very nice. We'll never buy the combine because it's just not worth it. But yeah, a tractor which is being used all the time, we will finally own. But I won't be buying a new one. It'll be a high horsepower used one, or older one. Anyway, so this final piece, that's taken over half an hour real time, and yes, we'll be able to get a cultivator, which I'm going to rent. We're way behind schedule. I can't afford to wait for that power harrow to do its thing. We'll whiz over it, that's the plan, and then next episode we'll get it planted, and we'll also harvest the other field in the next episode. So we will be harvesting cotton next time. Yes, I'm pleased that this sell point wasn't any further away, because the amount of time just spent travelling has been considerable. It's been most of the work, really. I was timing it, it was between 45 seconds and a minute picking up each load, and then it's like 2 or 3 minutes just to travel. There we go, another £1,000 to add to the bank account. Lovely. So what can we put on the back which is going to very quickly cultivate the field? Has to be in our horsepower range. 6 meters, 4 meters, 8.3 meters, 340 horsepower requirements. It's a fairly flat field, so it probably could run that. Yes, these take even more power. Okay. Yes, I'm going to go with that. It is only the price of 1 load of straw. A bit more than 1 load of straw. So that is a good deal. Get this done quickly. We'll get back to the store. Oh, would you look at that. Field number 33, that's our field. The top section is yellow, meaning it's ready to harvest. That is brilliant. Although it might be in the next in-game day, because we don't want to have the harvester overnight. We'll have to pay a daily fee, I think. I don't think it goes on a 24-hour period. I'm pretty sure it goes on... or maybe it does actually. No, I'm pretty sure it's overnight. Pretty sure it's midnight. Yeah, never actually studied that before. Okay, so yeah, we'll get that returned. Technically, yeah, technically that broke the rules, but yeah, I wasn't using it. We had 3 things on lease just while I was returning that one. We knew we were swapping over though. Yeah, so I'm going to be interested to see if this is actually going to work. Will this tractor have the power? It is a 724, which is a pretty big tractor really. Oh, there's chainsaw. But it's diesel. Man! There's a man! Yes, it really is amazing how much power you require to get these big cultivators, or even these big disc harrows. Okay, please pull this okay. 7 miles per hour, that's... yeah, at a guess that is less than what it should be pulling at, but yeah, we are obviously really pushing our luck with this tractor. It's not the one for it. I've got 8. It will say what the maximum working speed is, which we'll take a look at in just a minute. Just try and find it again. 10 miles per hour. So yeah, if we had this on a bigger tractor we would be able to get 10. But we do seem to be achieving 8. So I think really, considering what we have here... oh, 9. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. Picking up the pace. Now I don't know if it's making it harder for the tractor having the weight on the front. But yeah, obviously it was in the way. You wouldn't have thought it's slowing it down? Oh yeah, that was going downhill. Now we're going back uphill. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to continue with this, see how we go. But it's just, we've just got to get it done. Can't spend any more time preparing for this this cotton. Let's get it planted. Right, so we are almost finished. It's looking good, a nice fresh crisp seed bed, and yeah, it's a big field, so I'm actually really pleased that we're going to be able to stagger the harvest, because it's not exactly a fast job harvesting the cotton. So we should be able to do the first field and then do something else in between doing the 2 fields. This is going to be a big one. This is going to take a long time, but yeah, very hopeful that we're going to make some really substantial money. Try and find the correct icon in just a minute. See what the current price is. But yeah, I think you get quite a bit of it, even though it harvests relatively slowly. With a field of this size, we should be looking at, I don't know, two modules, 2 cotton modules, which will equate to a lot of money. I've found it. It is currently increasing. Good news for the first field that we do. Oh, but look at that. The thread factory. The thread factory is £4,450 for every 1,000 litres. Yeah, so that gives you a pretty good idea of what kind of money we're going to be making. I'm intrigued. I don't know how much we're going to make, but I think it's going to be the real turning point for this farm. And there we go, we're done. So yeah, that's not taken an hour, so we still have time left on this cultivator. We don't need to return it straight away. Ah, a tree stump. That hurt. Sorry, just getting that final piece. Good, so next time, harvesting and planting. For this video though, we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.